Hello, secondary school students. I am journalist Lim Sing Ing from Holy Innocents High School. I have prepared a report on the topic of mental wellness among secondary school students, and I would like to present my findings today. Some of you may be wondering, what does mental wellness entails? Well, according to the Singapore Association of Mental Health, or SAMH in short, being mentally well is when one's mind is in well working order and is functioning in one's best interests. It is when one is able to think, feel, and act in ways that create a positive impact for one's physical and social well-being. With that stated, what makes mental wellness so important? Mental wellness issues are on the rise. In a survey that I've conducted, 80% of the respondents know of someone with a mental disorder personally. As the Learning Behavioral Support Officer in Holy Innocents High School says, one of the leading causes of stress in students is their academics. Also, in a survey that I have conducted, 78% of secondary school students attribute their stress to study-related issues. In addition, students nowadays are caught up with various responsibilities and duties such as meeting deadlines, attending all sorts of enrichment lessons, honing their skills for various activities held in school, rushing to and fro with their hectic schedules, and sometimes even friendship issues. These put a heavy emotional toll on secondary school students. Amidst all of these, mental wellness is crucial in preventing mental health issues like substance abuse and is also important in promoting societal features such as greater academic achievements and a solid family structure. Many a times, individuals forget about their own mental well-being, hence making them vulnerable to developing mental disorders such as depression, obsessive-compulsive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, eating disorders, and substance abuse disorders. According to the Institute of Mental Health National Healthcare Group, in a study conducted in 2010, 12% of the Singapore population had a mental disorder before. However, a study conducted again in 2016 showed an increase in statistics by 13.9%. Although this study was not solely done on secondary school students, it showed a definite need for change as this rise in statistics shows the consequences of neglecting mental health, something students tend to overlook themselves. With mental wellness issues, students may have no or low energy or are unable to carry out day-to-day activities. This affects students in every way. As the name suggests, a disorder, something that disrupts the systematic functioning of a person's mind. On a larger scale, the way society progresses may be affected as well, because students are in fact the leaders of tomorrow. If more and more students neglect their mental wellness, the consequences will be undesirable, or as the Chinese vocabulary goes, 不堪设想. All in all, in order to maximize the potential for a person to lead a fulfilling and productive life, it is important for one to have good mental health, and for this, developing and maintaining a set of skills and strategies to prevent the onset and/or shorten the duration of illness, allowing us to maintain mental health in the face of overwhelming stress is extremely important. With that said, how can we as secondary school students maintain mental wellness? First, pay attention to warning signs. Learn what might trigger your symptoms and what to do if your symptoms return. Make sure to contact a therapist if you, your friends, or your family members notice any change in your behavior. You should also get help when you need it. Mental health conditions will be harder to treat if the symptoms worsen. As the saying goes, neglecting something small may result in something big. Second, remember to take good care of yourself. Maintain a regular schedule of having sufficient sleep, healthy eating habits, and regular physical activity. Talk to your therapist if you have trouble sleeping or have inquiries about diet and physical activity. Taking care of oneself also extends to the mental aspects, such as connecting with others, staying positive, helping others, and developing coping skills. As reported in the Straits Times newspaper, the Child Guidance Clinic at the Institute of Mental Health saw about 2,400 new cases every year from 2012 to 2017. Mental health issues have been on the rise, and it's extremely crucial that we start raising awareness about mental wellness among secondary school students as soon as possible. Schools play a major role in raising awareness on mental wellness as secondary school students spend most of their time in school. An interview that I've conducted shows that secondary school students spend an average of 8 to 10 hours in school per day, hence showing that most amount of time is spent in school by secondary school students. Besides schools, society too plays a part in raising awareness on mental health, playing a part in shaping the way people perceive matters around them. Currently, schools in Singapore promote mental wellness and support people with mental disorders through character and citizenship education lessons. In Holy Innocents High School, sharing sessions by the school counselors are even organized. We even have a buddy system in place to look out for each other. Each class in Holy Innocents High School have 2 class support leaders to keep a lookout for the well-being of their classmates. On the other hand, in today's society, there are non-profitable organizations such as the Singapore Association of Mental Health that promote awareness about mental wellness through their outreach program through booths, public forums, art exhibitions, and sharing sessions. Just recently, SAMH had an art exhibition at Tampines along Festive Walk East. This multi-segment exhibition served to educate the public and provide a reflective experience on the subject of trauma, art therapy, and well-being. In addition to the above-mentioned strategies that schools and today's society are doing, new ways that schools and today's society can put into place to further promote mental wellness among secondary school students in Singapore. In the survey that I conducted, 22% of secondary school students feel that schools in Singapore are not doing anything to help those with mental wellness issues, and with 30% of those who feel that schools are doing something feel that their ways are not effective. Furthermore, 20% of our respondents have identified the ongoing stigma of mental disorders in today's society. Something that schools can do is ensuring that teachers know how to help those at risk and those diagnosed with mental disorders. Principals can also organize mental health training for all teachers. This could include an understanding of the risk factors, how to spot the signs of possible mental disorders, and how to support and get help for students at risk. This will ensure that all teachers have a basic understanding of the mental health challenges that students may face, and will make it easier for them to help students in school. Next, society-wise. Every single person has a part to play in improving societal norms by creating a conducive environment to support people with mental health issues. We can do that by not looking down on those with mental health issues in daily life. Grassroots leaders can organize talks, encouraging people in society to look out for the well-being of each other. This will have a positive impact on society as people with mental health issues will be less hesitant to seek help when needed. However, besides schools and today's society, how can we, as individuals, promote mental wellness and help those with mental disorder? Well, one of the many things we can do is to break the stigma associated with mental disorders. There are 3 kinds of stigma that people have of mental disorders: stereotyping, prejudice, and discrimination. With this sort of stigma going about today's world, those suffering from mental disorders may choose not to seek treatment in fear of being discriminated, judged, or stereotyped as what many people in today's society think of them as crazy or insane. This is especially even more so to secondary school students who are going through puberty and are really conscious of themselves and what others think of them. So, what we should do is, as a society, we should be more understanding of people and understand that they are different from us. By breaking this stigma, we can not only promote mental wellness and its importance, but also encourage those who are struggling with mental disorders to seek help and treatment. In addition, through breaking this stigma, youths who are at risk of developing such mental disorders or whom are showing symptoms of specific mental disorders or whom are in distress can seek help early before they reach a stage whereby their condition gets serious. In conclusion, change starts with you. Mental wellness is crucial in today's society. Break the stigma today and promote mental wellness. Start off by sharing this video with your schoolmates. If you ever feel distressed or are concerned about your mental well-being, do not hesitate to follow some of the above mentioned steps. feel free to call the following helplines. This has been journalist Lim Sing Ing signing off. Goodbye.